The photo frame. Wow, where did you get such an old creepy photo frame, Andy? From an old auction shop when I visited Florida, but I got it in very cheap deal, just $7. Can you believe it? Replied Andy while doing her dishes. You and your interest of collecting such weird things really freak me out sometimes. Well then, it's getting late, I am going. See you tomorrow dear, said Mia, and at once left the place. Andy, after completing all her household chores, went towards her room. As she was going through the hallway, she observed something different about the photo frame. As much as she could remember in the photo, the pretty girl was sitting and playing with her dolls, but now surprisingly she was standing. Might be mistaken for sight because of her tiring journey, thinking that, Andy continued moving towards her room. Suddenly she heard some faint voices calling for help from behind. She turned around but no one was there. Her heart started to beat fastly as she could still hear those noises. Andy headed forward in that direction and her body trembled with fear when she saw the small girl standing more closer in the frame. At once she hurried towards the front door, but to her surprise it was locked. The voices calling for her help become more prominent in her head. She started running madly, trying all the doors and windows to go out, but somehow all were latched tightly from outside. Soon she found herself standing in front of the photo frame again. The girl was gone from there. Tears started falling down her cheeks in fear and terror. Suddenly the voices stopped shouting in her head and the place became totally silent. She could easily hear her terrified fast-pacing breaths, and then within moments a cold hand covered her face and took her inside the frame. Now the girl was again sitting quietly and playing with her new doll recently added to her collection.